Narcissist realizes they have lost access to you forever. This is the deepest regret they will feel. A warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you who have joined us today. We'd like to start by expressing our sincere gratitude for your ongoing support and active engagement in our community. Your consistent presence has empowered us to explore these essential topics together. Today's video is a way to show our appreciation for your involvement in our community and your continuous engagement. Now, let's dive into the topic we have on hand. In today's journey, we'll delve deep into the realm of narcissism and the intricate methods narcissists employ when attempting to reconnect with you. When a narcissist truly values your presence, they will use a range of strategies aimed at reigniting the connection that once existed between you. Their goal is to pick up where things left off and rekindle the bond you once shared. Narcissists possess a natural talent for understanding precisely what to say and do to elicit a response from you. This tactic goes beyond the unique traits that define narcissists. It is a common thread woven into their behavior. You might see them showering you with gifts or trying to spark a glimmer of hope that the past can be put behind, making way for a shared future. These are the techniques they use in their efforts to draw you back into their orbit. In today's exploration, we'll uncover the strategies that narcissists employ in their pursuit of reconnection. If you find this information enlightening, we kindly ask you to consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel for more insightful content, sharing it with others who might benefit, and sharing your thoughts in the comments section below. Your active participation and support mean a lot to us, and we look forward to unraveling this topic with you. Narcissists often employ a manipulative tactic in which they present you as the sole focus of their unwavering attention, creating a facade of exceptionalism. It's essential to understand, though, that their deep self-absorption prevents them from truly appreciating your uniqueness. Their primary goal is to mold you to fit their desires. So, as we embark on this exploration, let's stay vigilant and discerning, recognizing that the narcissist's strategies are typically driven by self-interest rather than genuine connection. When you decide to sever ties with certain narcissists, it's crucial to be aware that some of them may persistently attempt to reintegrate themselves into your life. They come back like a boomerang, continuously striving to regain access to you. This typically occurs when they see you as a source of narcissistic supply, or when they have underlying intentions to cause harm. These are the primary motivations behind a narcissist's pursuit of rekindling relationships. The process, often referred to as hoovering, is aimed at pulling you back in and can be prolonged, as narcissists are easily swayed by what they perceive as more promising opportunities. However, if they fail to secure an alternative source of supply or find viable options, they will inevitably return to their previous partner. Essentially, they come back when it serves their interests, employing the same manipulative techniques to infiltrate your life and subject you to further manipulation. It's crucial to underscore that these individuals don't return with obvious malice. Instead, they present themselves as benevolent figures, arriving with gifts and goodwill. Narcissists recognize that investing time and effort in cultivating close relationships with potential victims allows them to prepare for future attempts to re-engage. Their ultimate objective is to build trust, effectively turning others into compliant pawns. Even after you've distanced yourself from the narcissist, their enablers, often referred to as flying monkeys, continue to circulate gossip and report your activities to the narcissist. Consequently, when a narcissist is identified in your life, it becomes imperative to enforce a no-contact policy with any friends or family members inadvertently serving as their informants. By employing these strategies, narcissists can monitor your actions and strategically choose when to reinitiate contact. They may breach the no contact boundary or catch you off guard during moments of vulnerability, such as following a loss or significant life event. The subsequent deceptive tactic often used by narcissists involves casting themselves as the victim, leading you to believe that they are entirely reliant on your presence. They might resort to self-harm or suicide threats if you attempt to sever ties or resist their return, manipulating your emotions to assert control. Their displays of desperation and helplessness are often performed dramatically to underscore their alleged dependence on you. If their initial endeavor falls short, they may flood you with apologies, promises of change, and insincere tears. Narcissists have no qualms shedding crocodile tears, hoping to sway your decision by appealing to your emotions. However, it's vital to acknowledge that their tears are disingenuous, much like their entire act aimed at regaining a foothold in your life. Narcissists will go to great lengths, saying or doing anything to coax you into reevaluating your choice to sever ties. They employ charisma, poignant narratives, a charming demeanor, and perhaps even tears to persuade you. They use any means necessary to rekindle your affection, sympathy, support, and loyalty. It's crucial to bear in mind that narcissists are incapable of genuine empathy and cannot truly understand or share in your pain. Their sole focus is on using you for their personal gain, depending on you to meet their narcissistic needs and boost their self-esteem. When confronted with a narcissist attempting to re-enter your life, it's vital to remain composed and resist their false displays of kindness or deceptive offers of assistance. Instead, stand firm and recognize that their apparent benevolence is insincere, driven solely by ulterior motives, be it exploiting your resources or wreaking havoc on your life. Narcissists can put on a convincing act of sorrow and remorse in an attempt to regain your favor. It's crucial to realize that their concern for you only extends as far as you continue to fulfill their desires. If they believe that manipulation can win back your favor, they may employ the tactics of these flying monkeys. It's imperative to remain vigilant and identify the narcissist's preferred mode of control and any potential collaborators involved. The inevitable next encounter with the narcissist will come, so staying vigilant for signs of their potential return and addressing any strategies they use to reintegrate into your life is crucial. This concludes our discussion for today. We hope you have found the information valuable and enlightening. As always, we eagerly await your thoughts, questions, and concerns on this topic, so please feel free to share them in the comments section below. We look forward to reviewing and responding to your comments to keep you informed and ensure you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Don't do this if the narcissist is suddenly nice to you, because it could make you suffer even more. When the moment arrives for you to distance yourself from the narcissist or end the relationship entirely, a sudden transformation occurs. They assume a facade or adopt a different persona. They present themselves as kind and loving, making considerable efforts to demonstrate their improved side. They might even express willingness to engage in therapy and commit to making necessary changes to become a better person. This situation applies to any narcissist, whether it's a partner, friend, or even a parent. When they sense you are on the brink of leaving, and you are their primary source of validation, they will go to extreme lengths to keep you within their grasp. This may involve suppressing their urge for control and punishment. Their goal is to retain influence over you until they believe they have reasserted power, subjecting you to further abuse and perpetuating the cycle once more. Welcome to another video. In this episode, we will explore moments when a narcissist appears to shower you with affection and how you can navigate such situations. We will also delve into the mindset you should adopt in response to these circumstances. If this topic interests you, I encourage you to subscribe, if you haven't already, as your subscription helps raise awareness about narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic relationships often progress through 3 stages: idealization, devaluation, and discard, also known as love bombing, devaluation, and discard. During the love bombing phase, various dynamics come into play. The narcissist constructs an illusion that draws you in, gradually transitioning to devalue you by withdrawing the attention they once lavished upon you. You may experience neglect and altered behavior, signaling a shift in their treatment. Eventually, the discard phase occurs, and the specific manner in which it unfolds can vary. While I won't delve into the specifics here, it's essential to comprehend the repetitive cycle of idealization and devaluation and its impact on your mindset. I will also provide strategies for coping with this cycle if you find yourself trapped within it. Remarkably, it's the narcissist who relies on you more than you rely on them. They function like parasites, devoid of emotional depth and genuine connections. They maintain emotional detachment, resembling lifeless bodies devoid of authentic feelings and spirituality. Their interaction with the world mirrors that of a zombie. Hopefully, this comparison strikes a chord with you. They depend on you for emotional nourishment, feeding off your emotions to feel alive and perpetuate their existence. If you were to cut off the supply of these emotions, they would wither away. However, breaking free from their grip proves to be a daunting challenge for narcissists, especially if you serve as their primary source of support, upon which they heavily depend. In their eyes, you are an extension of themselves, and they live vicariously through you. You represent what they aspire to become, but cannot achieve on their own. Thus, your presence carries immense significance in their lives. In essence, when you decide to leave, and they realize the seriousness of your intention, when you start creating distance, they undergo a transformation. They adopt the persona you always wished them to be. They alter their behavior, pretending to be an improved version of themselves to retain your presence in their lives. They make grand promises and may even participate in therapy. This act can persist for months or, in rare cases, extend to years. During therapy sessions, their progress may seem limited. They might subtly shift the focus onto you or manipulate the situation, especially if the therapist lacks experience in identifying these tactics. Frequently, they assume a passive role, creating the appearance of change, but it is short-lived. Ultimately, they regress into their familiar patterns because that is inherently who they are. While projecting an image of profound affection, they offer soothing words and appear as the supportive presence you've longed for. However, by taking a step back and objectively assessing their actions, you come to realize that these efforts are nothing more than mechanisms to keep you entangled. Genuine emotional connection is absent from their actions, which are driven by selfish motives. Their endeavors do not genuinely aim for your well-being, but rather serve their own needs. Unfortunately, many survivors of narcissistic abuse become ensnared by these orchestrated gestures, holding on to hope that everything will miraculously fall into place and the person they once envisioned will re-emerge. This cycle perpetuates trauma, reinforcing the bond and intensifying the internal conflict known as cognitive dissonance. One part of you acknowledges the monstrous nature of this person and urges your escape, but they relentlessly manipulate and ensnare you, fostering a sense of attachment. Consequently, you become ensnared. When you do manage to break free from their grasp and witness their true monstrous nature once again, it exacerbates the turmoil within you. You oscillate between moments of relief and overwhelming despair. The lingering self-doubt entangled with cognitive dissonance erodes your sense of self, hindering your progress and making it challenging to take further action. If you currently find yourself in this situation, I recommend taking a step back and critically examining the motives behind their actions. Reflect on what might be happening behind the scenes and carefully consider the patterns you have observed in the relationship. Pose challenging questions to yourself, such as, do I notice a recurring pattern of them alternating between kindness and mistreatment? Scrutinize how you can be certain that this time is genuinely different, that they truly desire change after years of displaying monstrous behavior. Unusual behavior raises doubts about their sincerity, making it challenging to trust their words. Dedicate time to journaling and profound introspection, grappling with these challenging inquiries. Utilize your rational thinking to resist falling for their promises, even in the face of extended affection deprivation. Keep in mind that your mind may exaggerate their gestures beyond reality. Escaping the clutches of narcissistic abuse requires gaining clarity through self-examination, consistently questioning and scrutinizing the situation until you attain a clear state of mind, soul, and heart. To sum up, when a narcissist seems to shower you with maximum love, it is not genuine affection. Their attentiveness during this phase is designed to ensnare and maintain you as their validation source. Nevertheless, you need not yield to their tactics. Engage in deep questioning. Seek support from a trusted friend or therapist who understands your circumstances, and base your decisions on the insights you uncover. That concludes today's episode. I hope you have found it enlightening and valuable. If you have, please consider sharing it with others who may benefit. Until our next episode, may your healing journey continue and